Hello and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's Siouxland Conference matchup between the Rock Valley Rockets and your Central Lyon Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be on the call here tonight as we get set for our last home doubleheader of the season, as we are on the road on Tuesday at Okoboji, and then that'll be the last doubleheader of the year before we start postseason play. Let's start here by taking a look at some stats where the 17-1 Rock Valley Rockets against the 14-4 Central Lyon Lions. Rock Valley averages 67.1 points per game. They're shooting 47.1% from the field. They average 31.1 rebounds, 19.8 assists, 13.9 steals per game, and they shoot 72.1% from the free throw line, and also average 12.8 turnovers per game. Central Lyon is averaging 62.7 points per game. They also shoot 47.1% from the field. They average 33.6 rebounds, 15.7 assists, 10.3 steals per game. The Lions are shooting 63.3% from the free throw line, and they are averaging 15.9 turnovers per contest. We will take a short break here with a word from our sponsors, and after that, we'll be back with our pregame return of our pregame show with an interview with Coach Heather Grafing here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids, just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon Girls head coach Heather Grafing. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Good to be back.
All right, Coach, let's start with the game from Tuesday night, a 59-51 win over Unity Christian. How did that game go for the girls?
You know, I was really proud of them. That's a team that consistently plays good teams really, really well. And they're kind of sneaky athletic, and you can see that. So truly, especially after just a hard-fought win on Monday, it was awesome to see the girls come out. We knew it was going to be one of those games that was going to go to the end, and it absolutely did. Yeah,
as we talked about before the game in our interview, Unity Christian very much improved. I didn't realize it until I looked at it, but a third of their wins that they've had on the season have come in the last 5 wins before us, or 5 games before us.
Right.
So I mean, they're playing very well at this point in the year, and it showed on Tuesday. They played pretty tough.
They absolutely did. You know, that's a team that lost to Cherokee just a couple weeks ago. They lost to Cherokee by 2, and Cherokee just knocked off Esterville Lincoln Central. You know, they played the Rock Valley game for a majority of their game with Rock Valley. It was a 4-point game. You know, I can't remember what the final was, but they lost to Sioux Center. But again, it was a very close game. So it's one of those teams that, you know, coming into it, it's like, you know, they're going to knock somebody off, and we just had to make sure it wasn't us. And so I was very glad the girls finished the way they did.
And speaking of knocking teams off, the brackets, postseason brackets have come out. Obviously, what they do with the girls' top 8, they each get their own region. So our region, we are Region 6, since we're the 6th ranked team, I think is how they do that. But let's talk a little bit about that. Some familiar teams in the bracket and some very unfamiliar teams in the bracket.
For sure. Well, first of all, I always think the girls' union does it right, the way that they set the things up. And truly, I mean, this will be our 3rd game this week, and all 3, 2 of the 3 games that we played this week will be against ranked opponents, and all 3 are high stakes because the brackets in the final ranking, not final rankings, but the next rankings came out on Wednesday, and we knew that that would be the deal. So winning Monday and Tuesday was huge because I don't know that with Spirit Lake being ranked, had we not won that game, I don't know if they would have dinked us too bad. But, you know, if we had lost to Unity, that could have potentially dropped us, and how far we don't know. But if you drop out of that top 8, you're kind of at the mercy of the teams that are in the top 8. And so staying in the top 8 this time of year is huge. And so winning those 2 games beginning of the week was extremely important as far as getting the best draw that we can get. Now, there's never any guarantees, but the girls did a great job of finishing. So yeah, we'll have the winner of Emmitsburg and Boyden Hall. And so they'll play next Saturday, and then we'll play the winner there. And that's the only game that after tonight in Okoboji, that will be our next focus.
Well, I'll focus on the other teams in the bracket for you. The bottom side. We're on the top side of the bracket. There are 10 teams in the bracket, right?
I believe so.
10
Yep.
teams, and so we have we're on the top side as the number 1 seed in the region, and then the number 2 would be on the bottom side. The number 2 seed then would be West Fork. If you don't know where West Fork is, I didn't know either until I looked on a map. It's in Sheffield, Iowa.
Okay.
It is about over 3 hours away. And one of the reasons why, you talk about the girls' union trying to do it with the top 8 and give them the best 8 teams down in the tournament. The boys are moving in that direction. They're doing a better job of it. But that does create some issues with travel.
Yeah, the state had actually reached out to us, not just us, but at the time when some of this was getting put together, Hinton, Rock Valley, and us were all in the top 8, and West Lyon was number 10 at the time. And so it did create a little bit, geographically speaking, a little bit of an issue, because then they would have to find essentially, there are almost 30 teams to come play this way. And so there had to be a little bit of just a little bit of being a little bit flexible as far as travel goes and things. And then West Lyon got upset by Western Christian and dropped them actually out of the ranking. And so that changed a few things. But it does make it, geographically, when you've got 3 of the top 8 that are this close together, it does give you some unique problems. But I do give the state credit. They still try to do the best they can. And again, there's just going to be potentially for teams might be a little bit more travel. But again, there's no guarantees. You got to go out and you got to win games.
That's right. And we don't, you when you look on paper, right, you get the 1 seed versus the 2 seed in the finals on paper, and you start looking, and if it ends up being that way, it will be interesting to see where that game actually is played. In the past, it's been last 2 years or 3 years. It's been 2 years for
2
sure.
years.
It's been us and Hinton. Well, that's an hour apart. You meet halfway. Orange City's right there, where we end up playing at Unity Christian. Now you're talking about the 3-hour difference.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see where they go. But and I honestly haven't really looked at the other because Unity has, or not Unity, but Rock Valley has their own bracket. We'll talk about
Hinton
that
has.
a little bit tonight during the game here tonight. And Hinton has their own bracket. And obviously, like you said, there are with 5 classes in the girls. There aren't really 30 Class 2A teams that are within an hour or two's drive of Northwest Iowa. So it'll create some interesting scenarios. But we'll worry about that in about 2
because I tell you what,
weeks,
it's going to be regardless when again, I've not looked at it a whole lot just because we have a big game tonight, but even having West Lyon on the top side with us, that's an incredible challenge. But that time of year, whoever you play, you just got to go out and beat. So truly, we looked at it when it came out Wednesday. Looked at it long enough to go, where's West Fork and where are some of these other teams? I've never heard of them. But also understanding that it's about taking care of the game in front of you. So honestly, since Wednesday, I haven't really looked at it too much.
And actually, I do remember one of the teams in Rock Valley's bracket is Dyke New Hartford. Now,
that's crazy.
That's a pigtail game. With
Wow.
wrestling, that's a pigtail game. So you're not expecting them to make it to the finals, as they have a losing record on the year.
That's on the other side of the state.
That's a really far apart. So
we know them.
Yeah,
we know where Dyke New Hartford is.
So, but anyway, let's talk about tonight's game. As you said, Rock Valley here tonight. What will we see from the Rockets?
They're a really good team. They've been a good team all season. They've last time we played them, the score kind of is a little deceiving. It was a 4-point game, kind of fluctuated back and forth. But yeah, they're a very good team. They're improved. We're improved. We're just excited. We want to come out. We want to play well. We love playing at home. But we know that they're gonna give us their best shot tonight.
Yeah, I actually was on vacation that last game, so the last time we played them, so I didn't see
him.
Someone,
cruise.
Yeah, someone was asking me yesterday, actually, at the junior high. I was running the scoreboard for the junior high games and asking me about that game, and they said, "Was it? How was it?" I said, "Well, I think it kind of got at the end. It kind of that happens, right? In close games when all of a sudden you got to foul, and then if they make them and you coming down and you get an empty possession or something, it can get
had a couple turnovers at the end there.
Get out of control. But a big game. share of the Siouxland Conference title for the would it be our third straight?
If we can
share
win.
of it, if we can get it
if
done
we can
tonight,
get it,
so
and I
that'd be
think
great.
is my math right? That if that's the situation, then it would be 3.
I believe so. Yes, I think it's there's a way for a 3-way tie.
Correct.
Yes.
So I think this might be the first time Sioux Center might be cheering for us.
Might be. No, I'm sure they do.
I know you do, Doug.
But anyway, yeah, you're right. And actually, we've had a lot of ties this year in the Siouxland Conference. I think volleyball had a tie. Boys wrestling duels had a tie. The boys basketball is almost for sure going to have a 2-way tie.
Right.
I think that's about probably the most likely scenario. And I don't think there's any way to avoid a 2-way tie. Or no, yes.
No, there would be.
Okay, so the girls could. Okay, so
they
Rock
could
can't
be.
win outright.
But I think that speaks
we
a
could
lot
have
about
a 3-way
the
tie.
Siouxland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it speaks a lot about the Siouxland Conference. It's competitive, and truly, I feel like especially as we go into the postseason, we cheer each other on, and it's just been a great group of coaches to work with. But man, everybody wants to beat everybody else for sure.
That's right. Well, Coach, we want to thank you for taking some time to join us today, and best of luck tonight. And we'll be back with more of our pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
My name's Elin, and I like sports because I like watching them.
My name's Miles, and I just like the school in general because our teachers are nice and we get to do a lot of fun stuff.
Hi, my name's River, and I like the sports teams because my mom coaches the basketball team.
Seabird of Foltz, local, true, insurance, real estate, all for you.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. I want to thank Heather Grafing for taking some time out of her day to talk to us about the game from Tuesday and a little bit about the brackets. We'll go through those when we've got some time later on during the broadcast, each of the regions for both of these teams. But about a minute and a half away from starting lineups, let's take a look at the last 5 games for both of these teams. Rock Valley is 5-0 in their last 5 games. A win at home versus George Little Rock, 73-55. A win at MOC Floyd Valley, 65-43. A win versus Sheldon, 66-14. A win at Okoboji, 85-39. And a win at Boyden Hall, 72-21. Central Lyon is 4-1 in their last 5 games. They have a win at home versus Unity Christian, 59-51. A win at Spirit Lake, 67-49. A loss at Sioux Center, 53-50. A win at West Lyon, 47-41. And a win at Boyden Hall, 82-21. Series history between these two teams. Central Lyon has won 9 out of the last 10. However, Rock Valley did win the first game of the year by a 74-60 score. And now let's take a look at the Siouxland Conference standings. See Rock Valley leading the way right now at 13-1. Central Lyon a half game out of second place at 12-2 record. Tonight, if Central Lyon can get the victory, as we said, it will be a 3-way tie at the top of the Siouxland Conference for the girls. Rock Valley wins, they will be the Siouxland Conference champions by themselves for the year. Both of these teams are ranked in Class 2A. Rock Valley is the 4th ranked team. Central Lyon is the 6th ranked team in Class 2A. The only other team that's ranked in the Siouxland is Sioux Center. They are the 7th ranked team in Class 4A. And those 3 teams have been ranked all year long. As Coach Grafing said, West Lyon was also ranked for most of the season. In fact, they just fell out of the rankings on Wednesday when the final rankings came out. We are set for our starting lineups. Let's take a look first at the visiting Rockets. Their starting lineup is going to look like this. A junior, number 15, Haven Ranshaw. Number 20, a senior, that's a freshman, Cadence Harmson. I knew that, should have changed it. We'll do it right now. See if it'll update for everybody. There we go. Number 22, a senior. Oh, that's not right either. Boy, I didn't have these starting lineups until right before the game, and it's showing here as I have two of them wrong here for Rock Valley. But Hudson Ranshaw, junior, number 22. A senior, number 32, Cavery Van Kickricks. And number 35, a senior, Miley Zomer. For Central Lyon, their starting lineup looks like this. A junior, number 4, Cheyenne Struckman. A junior, number 14, Danica Hugedorn. A senior, number 20, Alexis Austin. A senior, number 22, Georgie Odakoven. And a senior, number 50, Aubrey Metzger. Head coach for Rock Valley, Jordan Tegrotnice. And head coach for Central Lyon is Heather Grafing. We're going to take a short break here as we are getting set for the national anthem. I'll be back with the first tip of tip-off of our first game here in a few minutes after these words from our sponsors.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papik Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice. Or visit us online at papik.com.
Papik Motors makes it so easy.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
Back here in Rock Rapids, the Lions win the opening tip. And we're going to have a jump ball called here right away. And Rock Valley have possession. Sorry, I was helping the video board. I played one extra commercial there, so I missed the first 10 seconds or so, but the Lions got a tip. Tough defense there by the Rockets, and they force the empty possession. And Aubrey Metzger gets the block. That was on Cadence Harmson, the freshman, and Georgie Odakoven beats everyone down the court, and the Lions up to a 2-0 lead here in the early seconds of the game. Long three-point attempt, no good. Rebound down to Aubrey Metzger. Get it into Alexis Austin do the Lions. Metzger gets the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. 4-0 lead here early. Harmson going to bring it up here for the Rockets. Wild shot, no good there. That was Miley Zomer. And I believe was that Aubrey Metzger with another rebound. 3 rebounds already here for Aubrey in the first few minutes of the game. Danica Hugordorn with it. Lions get a little too close. Dump down to Metzger. Out kick to Struckman, no good. Metzger, rebound, puts it up left hand, no good. Alexis Austin with the rebound. She kicks it back out and the Lions can reset. Shot clock did not reset. Nobody did not hit the rim. And stolen away that time by Haven Ranshaw. Missed layup by Harmson. I think Harmson maybe thought there was going to be some contact, and Lions just completely backed away from her, and she hit the bottom of the backboard. And that one blocked from behind by number 22, that is Hudson Ranshaw. The Lions will have the ball out of bounds. Aubrey Metzger, 10-foot shot, hits the back of the rim 2 or 3 times before it falls in, and the shooter's touch there for Aubrey. Lions trying to force the pace here a little bit. That's Haven Ranshaw, and she's going to be fouled on the shot attempt. Foul is going to be on Cheyenne Struckman, her first. Ranshaw will go to the line to shoot 2, looking for the first points here of the evening for Rock Valley. First one up and in for Haven. She shoots it at a 70.6% from the free throw line. Goes 1 of 2, rebound though, right back to Harmson, and another miss from point blank range for the Rockets. Struckman cut off on the baseline, over to Odekoven. Odekoven, right-handed layup, no good. Harmson with it, and she throws it away. And that one thrown right back to the Rockets as Van Kickricks will get the rebound. Harmson, this time, she gets it up and in. As that's about every single time down the court almost that the Rock Valley Rockets have gotten a layup attempt, as the foul there on Miley Zomer, as she's a step or 2 late trying to get to that steal. Rockets doing a great job in transition as far as getting buckets, just not a very good job in converting those buckets so far. Struckman with it. Lions a little out of sorts here, not just kind of passing the ball around 10 feet from each other. Struckman now to Metzger. Ooh, Oderkoven had a nice steal there. They missed her on the high-low attempt. Pick and roll attempt there. That's going to be tipped, so Lions, but they got to go 5 on the shot clock. Long 3-point attempt, no good, and it's a shot clock violation. So, tough man-to-man defense there from Rock Valley. Lions do technically get a shot off, though. I don't know if you call a NBA plus 3-point shot a sort of good shot. There's Ranshaw. It's Haven Ranshaw, and she's going to travel. She tried to get it to her sister and shuffle her feet. Full court press from Rock Valley. It's going to result in a steal. Maybe. Yes, finally a steal. Steal that is credited to Van Kickricks. Zomer, long 3-point attempt, no good. Odekoven down with the rebound. Hugedorn over to Struckman. Now Struckman. And Struckman goes hard to the rim, and she is fouled. See here on the replay. Late reaction there from the Rockets, as that foul is called on number 15, Haven Ranshaw, her first, team second. Struckman's first free throw falls in. Cheyenne, a 63.9% free throw shooter on the season. One of two, and that one's going to be off Otakoven. Rock Valley will have possession. Rock Valley gets it in. That's Van Kickricks. Hands off to Haven Ranshaw. Now down low to Zomer. Zomer shot no good. Otakoven down with the rebound. Ada Vanderzee checked in for the Lions at that last dead ball. No subs yet for the Rockets, as they are without their senior, one of their seniors, Brinley Zomer, who is on the bench with a broken foot. Stolen away by Van Kickricks, and the Rockets are off and running again. And again, the Lions back away at the last second, and Haven Ranshaw misses a layup. That one out of bounds off of Miley Zomer. Folks, if you're not here and you plan on coming, you better get here soon, because the gym is filling up quickly. Nice steal there by Hudson Ranshaw, and Ranshaw will get the left-handed layup. Lions got to get back down. That's a full court press and a travel. Dribbled down went off of Zomer's foot right back to Haven Ranshaw. And Alexis Austin tips that one out of bounds. Van Kickricks will get things going for Rockets here. She hands it off. Hudson Ranshaw back to Van Kickricks, looking for Zomer down low. That one tipped out of bounds. Hudson Ranshaw will inbound. Gets to Zomer. Now to that is Haven Ranshaw. Yes, now down to Zomer. Now Rockets down there. Their last 3 seconds here in the shot clock. Wild shot by Harmson, and a shot clock violation on the Rockets. Full court press now set up by Rock Valley. Lions get it in. Back to Hugedorn. Danica Hugedorn going to try and break the press herself. And almost in, sorry. Metzger tried to say too many words at once there. Good pass by Hugedorn. Metzger almost lost the ball. Gathers it herself. Gets it up. She's fouled. That foul is on Miley Zomer. That's her second already here in the first quarter. And Aubrey Metzger will make the first of 2 free throws. Checking into the game now was number 23, Tyler Rosaboom, a senior. And 1 of 2 free throws made. And another foul. As Austin got the rebound, Metzger cut to the basket. Austin gets it to her. And Metzger is rewarded. She'll head back to the free throw line. Aubrey averaging a double-double, 17 points per game, 10.1 rebounds per game. Austin, who got her the ball there, leads the team in assists with 4.4 assists per game. And Metzger knocks them both down this time. Harmson takes it almost all the way. Stolen away by Austin. Pass ahead to Hugedorn. Kick to Vanderzee in the corner. Left-handed layup, no good. Alexis Austin's going to be fouled. This time the foul is on Rosaboom. hard to see there, but Rockets are doing they do a pretty good job until it's a very typical move. You keep your hands vertical until like the very last second, and then you bring one hand down by your. It's just a natural kind of instinct, and that's about where 99% of the fouls get called. If they just stay vertical, both hands probably would avoid most of those fouls. I watched it happen, especially at junior high game last night here in town. 3-point attempt, no good. That was Hudson Ranshaw. Vanderzee chases the rebound down. Lions with that 5-point lead. Gonna try to get a half-court set here. Got to be careful. And Struckman going to be called for the foul. I was just going to say, got to be careful trying to set a screen that far away when you have the half-court line there as another defender. Rock Valley did a good job of hedging out there and creating a double team, and really with a half-court line, it's a triple team. I'd like to see the Lions maybe try to dribble down a little closer to the three-point line before they look to set a screen. Zomer back into the game. I'd like to see the Lions go right after her when she's on defense with those 2 fouls already in the first quarter. There she is with the ball at the three-point line. Zomer, 3-point attempt, good. Lions break the press. Hudorn picks up her dribble. And another foul called as Odekoven going right at the rim. She'll head to the free throw line. Wait to see who that foul was on. I believe it was on number 15. That is Haven Ranshaw. That is her second. Team's 5th. Lions are in the bonus here for the last 35 seconds of the quarter. Taylor Rebkema, 5'7" freshman, going to check in for Central Lyon. Georgia Odekoven making her first free throw attempt there. Makes it back to a 3-point lead. And she goes 2 of 2. And Erica Floyd will check in for the Lions here for the last 35 seconds. And Coach Grafing with fouls to give. I'm assuming instructing Floyd to be real aggressive on trying to get the steals. They get it into Van Kickricks. And another foul call, and that's okay. That's just 4. Now the Lions can't foul. They just got to play regular defense. They get into Van Kickricks. Over to Haven Ranshaw. Or sorry, that's Hudson Ranshaw, team's leading scorer. Haven Ranshaw, 3-point attempt, no good. Zomer gets the rebound though. Hudson Ranshaw, 3-point attempt, no good. Harmson with the offensive rebound. Drop down to Zomer. Give back to Harmson. They find Haven Ranshaw. Zomer, no good from the free throw line. Odekoven gets the rebound, and that'll do it for the quarter. So Lions out to a 12-8 lead here. We'll be back. More basketball action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back here in Rock Rapids, take an opportunity to thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank. Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNovo Austin and Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seabird Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. Lions with that 4-point lead will start with the ball here in the second quarter. Ada Vanderzee thought about the three. Flyby there, knocked out of bounds off of Harmson. Lions get it into Metzger. Looking for a down screen there. They slip it to Metzger. Could see that one coming from a mile away. Almost stolen away by Odakovin, and she'll be called for a foul. Remember, I'd like to remind everyone, leave us a message in the chat to let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Always like to see those messages and where people are watching the broadcast from. Harmson goes baseline, knocked out of bounds off of Odakovin, and Rock Valley resets. Right in front of our camera down there. They get it into Zomer. Over to Hudson Ranshaw. She's trying to take Austin off the dribble. Kicks it to Harmson in the corner. Harmson, the freshman. Zomer now. Deep into the shot clock. Another long three-point attempt. No good, but a good rebound there by Harmson as Van Kickricks missed the three-pointer. Harmson gets the rebound and puts it back up. Lions break the press. Look to get offense started. Odakovin all the way with the left hand. And Georgie Odakovin makes it back to a 6-point lead for the Lions. Rockets right back down on offense, so you cannot take a breather on defense, even in transition here off a made basket. Cadence Harmson, three-point shot attempt, no good. Austin down with the rebound. Hugedorn, Euro step, and Danica Hugedorn up and in. Van Kickricks over. That's now Haven Ranshaw with it. Sorry, I'm having real trouble with the Ranshaws on which one is which. Harmson now. Doesn't help that they're twins. Zomer. Way underneath the basket. Tough shot by Miley Zomer. Holy buckets. Miley Zomer was basically directly underneath the basket and almost out of bounds, and somehow got that one up and in. That was a really good shot there by the senior. Makes it back to a 6-point lead here as Coach DeGrotenhuis takes the first time out of the game. Upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. Next Thursday, we have a triple header with our boys. JVR will start at 4:30, JV at 6, and then the varsity game will be at 7:30 next Thursday. That is the last regular season home event. Then on Tuesday, February 18th, postseason starts. Our girls will be in action. Not sure who the opponent is. It'll either be Boynton Hall or Emmetsburg, but whoever it is, we'll have it here on the CL Broadcast Network. All postseason games will start at 7 o'clock. So just a change in the time. Doesn't matter, girls or boys. 7 o'clock will be the start time for all the postseason events. Rock Valley now going to fall back into a little 1-2-2-3 quarter court press out of their full court press. Lions get it across the timeline. Hugedorn over to Odakovin. Odakovin almost loses it. Hugedorn now into Metzger. Metzger no good. Gets her own rebound though. And Metzger with a deep set. Good recognition. The Lions have got to take it to Miley Zomer. She's got 2 fouls. They got to keep going at her down low. Austin, no, yes. Thought she was going to lose it for a second. Instead, it's a foul called on Rock Valley. I believe the foul is on 22. Yes, 22, Hudson Ranshaw. her first, team's first of the second quarter. And a travel by Hagedorn. Lions need a pass and then cut through the middle. They can't cut before they get the ball to the side. It's an impossible pass from that middle spot there. Van Kickricks will get things going here for Rock Valley. Over to Zomer. Hudson Ranshaw with it. Hudson leads the team in scoring at 20.2 points per game. So far just with 2. 3-point attempt value, Van Kickricks, no good. Odekoven down at the rebound. Vanderzee brings it up for the Lions. Gets it over to Hagedorn. Vanderzee left all alone. 3-point attempts. No good. Rebound down to Hudson Ranshaw. 3-on-2 break here for the Rock Valley Rockets. Kick, 3-point attempt. Good. That was Haven Ranshaw. So Hudson to Haven. And it's a 5-point lead. Lions break the press and throw it away on a secondary steal there. Hudson Ranshaw, left-handed layup, good. The Lions can also break the press with speed. They could have gotten the ball right down the sideline there and beaten Rock Valley to the punch and before they can get set up. Austin over to Odekoven. Odekoven up, no good. She's fouled. So Odekoven will go back to the free throw line. Georgie is 3rd on the team in points this season, as she is averaging 8 points per game. That first one up and in. As Hudson Ranshaw checks out. And that one no good. Zomer down with the rebound. Maya Netton, number 13, checked in for Rock Valley at that break. Harmson looking to get rid of the ball. Gets it to Netton down low. Back over to Van Kickricks in the corner. Zomer just inside the 3-point line. No good. Danica Hagedorn goes up and gets it. Metzger kicks it to Hagedorn. Danica Hagedorn, 3-point attempt is good. Zomer with it, over to Netton. That's Van Kickricks now over to Haven Ranshaw, back to Van Kickricks. Shot hangs on the rim, no good. And another foul going to be called on Zomer. That's 3 on Miley Zomer with 2:42 to go here in the half. Ripkema checking into the game for the Lions, along with Tyler Rosenboom and Hudson Ranshaw back in for the Rockets. Yet another new defense for Rock Valley. They're going straight half-court man-to-man now. Again, the Lions have a huge advantage down low with Metzger. They just got to look to get her the ball. Late pass there to Ripkema, puts it up. No good, and that's going to be a foul on Metzger. Good position there by number 23, the senior, Tyler Rosenboom. And Aubrey Metzger commits the silly foul. Just her first foul of the game, though, second on the Lions this quarter. Hello, Linda Sylvie. Thanks for leaving us a little message there in the chat. As Harmson brings it up for the Rockets. Dump down to Rosenboom. Nice move, Van Kickricks. Van Kickricks with the left hand. And it's a 5-point lead for the Lions here. 2 minutes to go in the half. And a travel. Kind of unnecessary as Hagedorn had a step on her girl with no one coming to help. Could have probably just kept going instead of trying to kick it back out. Results though in a turnover. And that is out of bounds off Austin. Good defense there by the Lions. Rock Valley inbounds. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. Van Kickricks over to Ranshaw. That's Hudson Ranshaw with it. Over to her sister. Quick three-point attempt, no good. Metzger down with the rebound for the Lions. Austin over to Ripkema. Ripkema is pushed from behind and misses that one, but she'll go to the free throw line. So Taylor Ripkema heads to the free throw line. Haven Ranshaw, 3 fouls now. And Ripkema, the freshman, gets that one to rattle in. Odekoven back into the game for the Lions. No good there. Rebound down to Van Kickricks. And here comes Hudson Ranshaw. That's Van Kickricks with it. Out to Rosaboom. Van Kickricks with it again. Rosaboom trying to get it to Hudson Ranshaw. Three-point attempt from Ranshaw. Misses everything out of bounds. So Lions, see if they recognize with Haven Ranshaw 3 fouls. Maybe they can get the ball, make a little high-low action between Odekoven and Metzger. Nope, that one's stolen away by Harmson, the freshman, and a foul going to be committed by Odekoven. Miley Zomer going to check back in with those 3 fouls. Odekoven with her second foul as Hugedorn back in for her. Hudson Ranshaw with it, right down to Zomer. Zomer, tough left-handed shot, good. Now the Lions have got to go get the ball into Metzger. Zomer's got 3 fouls on her. She basically can't play any sort of defense, any sort of tough defense. They've got to recognize it. 3-point attempt, Ada Vanderzee, good. That'll work too. Lions back out to a 7-point lead. Van Kickricks will bring the ball up. Three-point attempt, Haven Ranshaw, no good. Vanderzee down with the rebound. And a foul on Van Kickricks. And that is the 5th foul, so that will send Austin to the free throw line here with 7.9 seconds to go. So Coach DeGrotenheis is probably not too happy with a foul in the backcourt before the Lions even get it across. As Austin knocks down the first one. Now Zomer will come out of the game along with Harmson as Netton and Rosaboom go back in for the Rockets. No good. Ripkema down with the rebound. 6 seconds left. And a travel. Or sorry, a carry. And back in is Cadence Harmson and Miley Zomer for Rock Valley. 4.5 seconds left. Lions want to make sure they get the ball into the backcourt. Good, like that. Now Van Kickricks has to hurry. Shot at the buzzer, no good. And the Lions extend their lead as they outscore the Rockets 17-13 in the second quarter. They'll take an 8-point lead into halftime here on the Central Line Broadcast Network. Stay tuned here on halftime as we have a senior interview from Coach Jared DeBay's audio and video production class, along with some halftime highlights, and we will also have some halftime stats towards the end of halftime. We'll be back with second half action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Why did we need this? Okay.
Hi, welcome to Lion's Den, where we get to know our seniors a little better. I'm Brianna Bosch, and today I'm here with Erica Floyd. How are you today?
Good.
That's great. What does your schedule look like for the second semester?
My first 2 hours of the day I'm at work, then I come back for lifting, study hall, novel, foods, math, and sculpture.
Okay, what would you say your favorite class out of all of those is?
Work.
All right, where do you do your work release at?
Simply Set here in town.
Okay. What do you do there?
I stick stickers on product.
Wow. What would you say your hardest class is that you're taking right now?
Probably my math class.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Didn't you have a test today?
Yeah, we haven't taken it yet. It's coming up.
Are you ready?
Nope.
What has been your favorite class that you've ever taken at Central Lyon?
Probably during Mayterm tabletop games.
Oh, I loved that one. Are you going to try to take it again?
Yes, I am.
I'm going to try too. It was honestly one of my favorite ones. I didn't know how to play Catan before that.
Yeah,
and now it's one of my favorite
yeah,
board games. So, what activities are you involved in here?
Basketball.
Okay. And it's basketball right now. What are some of your team goals for the season?
To win.
All right. That's a great one. Yep. What are some of your more personal goals?
Just give it my all. Just work hard.
Yes. What's been one of your favorite memories from your senior season?
Getting to go to state last year, and then now hopefully getting to go back.
Okay, that's great. So what has been one of your favorite memories from just your 4 years in high school as a whole?
Probably during basketball in the summer, we went and bought a fish. So
how long did that fish last?
Probably 2 months. That's the killed it.
What was its name again?
Susie.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah. And then it died.
Yep.
What are your plans for after high school?
I'm going to NCC for nursing.
Okay. How did you decide on nursing?
Well, I never really wanted to go to college, but a lot of people told me I should, so I found something.
So you said you never wanted to go to college. What did you want to be in kindergarten, and how does that compare to what you want to be now?
I just wanted to be a mom. I still do, but yeah.
Now you want to have a bit of a backup plan. Okay. What teacher or staff member has had the biggest impact on you at Central Lyon?
I'd say Mr. Docker. He just really enforces hard work and dedication. You really have to focus in his class and actually retain the information.
I know. I love the way he teaches his classes.
Helps me learn.
I know. I learned so much. You said you are in foods. What's been your favorite thing that you've made so far?
Oh man, I'd probably say the homemade pasta we made. We had to make all the dough and everything.
Oh
by
really?
Scratch. Yeah.
Did you? What shape did you put it in?
Just long spaghetti noodles.
Did you do a particular sauce on there?
Alfredo sauce.
That sounds so good. Well, I saw what you made today. What was that supposed to be?
A lava cake.
Okay.
But it's too undercooked.
Oh. So what do you like about foods classes? Like just being with your friends, or is it more like
just getting to eat? I like to eat.
Yes, that is very good. If you could go back in time and tell freshman year Erica one thing, what would you like to tell her?
Study harder for state and local government.
Wait, that's the one. Is that the one you take during Mayterm?
Yeah, I took that freshman year and I barely passed. It was bad.
I think I took that my sophomore year, and I was glad to be done with it when I did.
Yeah, it was really hard. I don't know why.
Because I never expect my midterm classes to be like super hard,
Yeah.
and then they're that class was.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for joining us today. Now back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papic Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice, or visit us online at papic.com.
Papic Motors makes it so easy.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
My name's Elin, and I like sports because I like watching them.
My name's Miles, and I just like the school in general because our teachers are nice and we get to do a lot of fun stuff. Hi, my name's River, and I like the sports teams because my mom coaches the basketball team.
Secret of Foltz, local, true, insurance, real estate, all for you.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Look at some halftime stats here. Rock Valley, 9 of 31 from the field for 29%. They are 2 of 14 from long range for 14%, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 50%. We had them for 12 rebounds, 4 turnovers, and 6 steals. Central Lyon was 9 of 19 from the field for 47%, 2 of 5 from three-point range for 40%. They were also 9 of 16 from the free throw line for 56%. Lions, we had them for 27 rebounds, 11 turnovers, and 7 steals. Rock Valley with the ball. That one blocked, and Van Kikkerik's Van Kikkerik's shot blocked. Oudekhoven is on the line, out of bounds line, when she touched the ball there on the rebound attempt. So Rock Valley will inbound underneath their own basket. And that one knocked out of bounds again by Georgie Oudekhoven. Hudson Ranshaw, never mind. They're going to change inbounders. Van Kikkerik's will inbound. They get it into Hudson Ranshaw. Screen by Zomer. 3-point attempt. Good. Rockets back into their full court press. They break it. They go right. Should go right at that Zomer. And a bump by Hudson Ranshaw. Funny thing, when the crowd yells, but not one person on the bench complains about a foul. Funny how that works. Hagedorn all the way in, and smart decision there. Zomer with 3 fouls has just got to let her go by. And Danica Hagedorn with a layup. Back to Hudson Ranshaw now, as they're trying to work a little two-man game. Now over to Haven Ranshaw. Kick back to Hudson. There's Haven in the corner. 3-point attempt, no good, and foul going to be called on Van Kikkerik as she pushes Hagedorn on the rebound attempts. Lions get it in. Nice give and go. Metzger gets it up to Austin, back to Metzger for the layup, and it's back to a 9-point lead. But here comes Harmson. Over to Van Kikkerik, over to Zomer. That's Hudson Ranshaw. That one blocked by Metzger. Danica Hagedorn leading things now for the Lions. Over to Austin. The Lions got to look again. Just keep going to Metzger when she's matched up on Zomer. Wild layup attempt there by Oudekhoven, no good. Nice job there to haul that one in by Harmson, but she throws it away to Hagedorn. Hagedorn gives up her dribble. Now over to Struckman. Now the Lions will set up an offense here. They get it into Metzger. High-low, opposite what they normally do. Normally it's Oudekhoven down to Metzger. This time it's Metzger to Oudekhoven, and the Lions with an 11-point lead. Good ball handling there by Van Kikkerik. No good. Miley Zomer wide open on the backside for an easy layup off the offensive rebound. Coach Jordan DeCourton has to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back with more basketball action here on the CL Broadcast Network. Back here in Rock Rapids, remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. And be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and X to keep up on all the latest news. Lions will inbound against that full court press. They get in to Struckman, right back to Hagedorn. And Danica Hagedorn wildly shoots it up, but Metzger there for the rebound, no good. And that is, I believe, Harmson down with the rebound, and she's fouled. That's the second foul. No, there's the third foul on Georgia Oudekhoven, so Ada Vanderzee will check in. As Van Kikkerik will get the offense started for Rock Valley. Haven Ranshaw with it. Over to Hudson Ranshaw. Harmson with it in the corner. 3-point attempt. No good. Rebound, Aubrey Metzger. Aubrey now with a double-double. 13 points, 11 rebounds. Stolen away by Hudson Ranshaw. And the left-handed layup is good. Hudson Ranshaw, that is, leads Rock Valley in steals with 2.9 steals per game. Hagedorn comes and gets it to break the press. Nice job there by the Lions to get a wide open shot on the backside. Crashing down is Hudson Ranshaw, and she's called for the foul. Cheyenne Struckman will go to the line. First one is missed. Neither team shooting very well from the free throw line tonight. One of two is Struckman. The Lions have been there now 17 or 18 times compared to just 2 for Rock Valley. Almost all the fouls committed by the Lions have been way out front, not on shot attempts. Where Rock Valley has been called for almost every one of their fouls has been on a shot attempt. Blocked by Metzger. Metzger uses those long arms. Alexis Austin in rhythm. Three-pointer is good. 11-point lead again now for the Lions. Rock Valley very good with these screens, off-the-ball screens. Three-point attempt matched this time by Haven Ranshaw. Haven Ranshaw averaging 11.1 points per game, has 7 now. Almost stolen away by Zomer, then she backs off. And I believe Austin, no, actually, they're gonna call on Struckman. I wasn't sure who the foul was gonna be on. It's called on Cheyenne Struckman. Her third. As Reichman will check back in for Struckman. And Harmson will bring it up against Hagedorn here. And foul called on the ground. Get it into Zomer. Hudson Ranch out of Van Kickricks. Nice give and go there. Zomer on the curl cut. Lions break the press. And Coach Grafing going to call a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back. More basketball here on the Central Line Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back here in Rock Rapids, let's take a look at the postseason brackets first for Rock Valley in Region 4 Class 2A. They will have a bye for the first round, and will face the winner of Ridgeview and MMCRU on Tuesday, February 18th. That'll be in Rock Valley. If they can win that one, they'll face the winner of Alta Aurelia and Manson Northwest Webster. That is on Friday, February 21st, again in Rock Valley. The number 2 seed in their region is Pocahontas. The other teams, Dyke New Hartford, South Hamilton, AGWSR, and South Hardin are all on the bottom side of the brackets. Dump down to Metzger. Takes it up against Zomer, no good. Metzger gets her own rebound. Hagedorn all the way in, and a foul going to be called. If it's on Zomer, it's her fourth. And no, it's going to be called on Cadence Harmson. Her second, team's fourth of the quarter. And that one rattles out for Hagedorn. And Hagedorn misses them both. Zomer down with the rebound. Hudson Ranshaw, three-point attempt, no good. Ranshaw with kind of a quiet 11 points tonight so far. That one thrown away. I said she leads the team, 20.2 points per game. Miley Zomer second on the team with 13.9, and Haven Ranshaw third with 11.1 points per game. Miley Zomer and Hudson Ranshaw, both 11, are leading the way for Rock Valley tonight. Metzger leads all scorers with 13. She also has 13 rebounds already. Fadeaway, no good, short by Zomer. There's a little bit of the difference. Zomer fading away. The Lions always going at the hoop. That one thrown away. Back-to-back turnovers here for the Lions. Haven Ranshaw with it, over to Zomer. Three-point attempt, good. Haven, a 28.8% three-point shooter on the season. Rock Valley, a very good three-point shooting team as a whole. Danica Hagedorn tries to match, no good. Rebound off to Zomer. Harmson, about traveling with it there, kept it going. Now Hudson Ranshaw with it. Over to Van Kickricks. There's a good hard attack, and off the ball, there's going to be a foul called on Danica Hagedorn, I believe. So her first, fourth on the team. Nice inbounds play. Harmson, unfortunately for Rock Valley, bobbled it. Otherwise, she was going to have a layup and maybe a three-point opportunity. Instead, she'll head to the free throw line to try to make two free throws as Rebkema called for her first foul. Both teams here in the bonus for the last minute 19, as that was already the fifth foul on the Lions. Harmson misses. 85.3% free throw shooter on the season is the freshman. I'll have to give Coach Grotenheis a little grief here. He doesn't have, all he has is years in, which comes out of their, automatically gets added. He doesn't have positions. He doesn't have how their heights or anything. Come on, Coach. Help out a commentator a little bit. Reichma, three, no good. Ball tipped around. Brings it down, and no, jump ball going to be called. The Lions will maintain possession. Hagedorn with it, over to Rebkema, now Vanderzee. Not sure what we're discussing. Clock, maybe? Van Kickricks checking back into the game. Not really sure what that was about. Oh, reset of the shot clock. Vanderzee down low. A little too far underneath the basket. Zomer down with the rebound. Rock Valley with a chance to tie. Harmson over to Hudson Ranshaw. Down low to Zomer. Back out to Hudson Ranshaw. Step back three. No good. Rebound down to Zomer. That's Haven Ranshaw with it. Kicked over to Van Kickericks. Baseline. Cut off by the Lions. No good. Metzger with it. Central Lyon now can hold for one shot. Miley Zomer gone the entire quarter without fouling after having 3 fouls in the first half. Lions will hold for one shot. And it doesn't matter if it's on the ground or not because the Lions are in the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus. That foul is called on Hudson Ranshaw. That is her 4th. So the leading scorer for the Rockets now with 4 fouls. I'll be honest, I did not realize when she had picked up her 3rd. As Vanderzee will go to the line to shoot 2. Ada, the freshman, knocks down her first free throw. And she makes them both. Back to a 5-point lead. That's Van Kickericks. And nobody stops the ball, and Van Kickericks gets a layup to make it back to a 3-point lead at the buzzer. That's how we'll head to the 4th quarter here on the CL Broadcast Network.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you. In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Back here in Rock Rapids, let's take a look at the Lions brackets for the postseason. They also have a bye as they are the number 1 seed in Region 6. They'll play the winner of Boyden Hall and Emmitsburg on Tuesday, February 18th. If they can win that one, they'll play the winner of West Lyon and Hartley Melvin Sanborn on the 21st. The 2 seed for Region 7 is West Fork. Other teams in their region, Belmont Clemmy, Central Springs, Sioux Central, and Lake Mills. Rock Valley with the ball down 3 here to start the 4th quarter. Hudson Ranshaw, 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound down to Alexis Austin. Both teams with the starting 5 on the floor. Nice move there by Austin to get the layup. Hudson Ranshaw with 4 fouls. Haven Ranshaw and Miley Zomer with 3 for the Rock Valley Rockets. Cheyenne Struckman with 3 for the Lions, and that's the only one with 3, as that one out of bounds. The Lions break the press and miss a layup. Hudson Ranshaw getting things going again here for Rock Valley. Zomer now with it out front. That's Haven Ranshaw with it. 3-point, kind of more of the 3-point specialist. Zomer down low. Fadeaway shot, again, shorts. At some point, Zomer is going to have to go up and under and try and get Aubrey moving side to side. As she's keep shooting those fadeaways. Metzger with it now over to Struckman. And Struckman going to be fouled way out top. Foul is on 32. I'm looking at the officials' hands backwards. That is Van Kickricks. That's her third. Lions inbound underneath their own basket. And a foul. Hudson Ranshaw with it. Over to Haven Ranshaw. Lions running two girls at Haven Ranshaw. Maybe they're playing a box and one now. Wide open shot for Harmson, and Cadence Harmson buries the three. I'm not sure if the Lions were mixed up there on defense or if that's what they were trying to do. As Hudson Ranshaw almost picked up her fourth foul. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebound down to Hudson Ranshaw. Haven Ranshaw with it now. Van Kickricks. And Van Kickricks is fouled. Coach Grafing asking for a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back. More basketball action here on the Central Line Broadcast Network. Back here in Rock Rapids, 5:47 to go. Lions have led the entire game, basically. Don't think Rock Valley, I know Lions scored first. I don't think Rock Valley's led at all. It hasn't been tied since early in the game. Maybe tied 2-2. It might not have been tied since it was 0-0, to be honest with you. But Cavalry Van Kickricks has the opportunity to tie the game up here with 5:47 to go. You would expect nothing else between the third and sixth ranked teams in the state of Iowa. Or sorry, fourth and sixth ranked teams in the state of Iowa. Van Kickricks, first one off the front rim, no good. Van Kickricks, an 81.8% free throw shooter, misses them both. Back to man-to-man defense again for Rock Valley. Van Kickricks guarding Hugedorn tough there. Struckman with it now over to Odekoven. Now Austin. Metzger with it out front. Hugedorn kicks it to Cheyenne Struckman. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Lions have got to recognize. Struckman wildly into the lane, no good. Odekoven up with the rebound, no good. Metzger rebound, and she's fouled. Rock Valley not doing a great job there of bodying up Aubrey Metzger. In fact, I don't think anyone even tried to box her out the entire sequence there. And Metzger makes the first one. Metzger with a monster night on the board, 16 rebounds so far, along with 15 points. Back to a two-possession lead here with 5:06 to go. Harmson going to be fouled. Very impressed with the way Miley Zomer has played the second half. She's had to be kind of tentative on defense with 3 fouls, but still. And great inbounds play as Harmson gets wide open on the backside, and she's fouled by Odekoven. That'll be Odekoven's third, I believe. Fourth on the Lions. So Rock Valley in the bonus for the rest of the game. 5:01 to go here. And the way, as close as this is, this could easily come down to being a free throw shooters contest. No good. Like to see Lions maybe run a screen or something get Metzger the ball moving across the lane. Right now she's just stuck on one side. There's Ranshaw. She's got 4 fouls, so she can't play too tough a defense. Great reverse layup by Danica Huggenhorn. Back to a 4-point lead. Three-point attempt, no good. Long rebound out to Miley Zomer. Van Kickricks, tough shot, no good. Rebound down to Aubrey Metzger. Again, Ranshaw's got to be careful. And that was, again, not a very smart move. Kept her hands up, and the very last second swiped at Alexis Austin's hand, and that's 5 fouls. Hudson Ranshaw has fouled out of the game with 3:57 to go. Leading scorer for the Rockets on the season. Finished with 14 points here tonight. And that one no good by Austin. Rebound down to Rosaboom. Kick, corner shot, Harmson, no good. And that'll be a foul on Rosaboom on the rebound attempt. As Austin hustling back down into the lane to get possession, or not possession, position. Timeout by Coach Grafing. We'll take the timeout with him. We're back with the rest of the fourth quarter here on the Central Line Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back here in Rock Rapids, take another opportunity to thank our sponsors: Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, Denell Boston & Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papick Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport of Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. So Lions with the ball. Stolen away by Van Kickricks. And up with a layup after a lazy inbounds pass. And going to be another steal. Back-to-back steals by the Rockets. They'll have an opportunity to tie or take the lead. If they take the lead, it'll be the first lead they've had the entire evening. Cheyenne Struckman with the rebound off the miss from Haven Ranshaw. That last possession, Zomer really wanted the ball. They had a mismatch. And that's an easy foul called there as Rosenboom rakes it across Aubrey Metzger's hands. And as I said a couple minutes ago, easily can come down to who can shoot free throws better down the stretch here. Tonight, neither team shooting very good. Way below their average, their season averages. And Metzger makes one of two, back to a 3-point lead. Van Kickricks looking for Zomer. Zomer was going out, and it's a turnover. However, this might be the best offense for the Rockets, is trying to force a turnover before the Lions can get it across half court. They get it over 2 seconds. Austin up, no good, and Austin will head to the free throw line. And that's 5 on Rosaboom. So checking in for the first time will be the sophomore, Natalie Lusink, number 10. As Alexis Austin back at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one no good. And she goes 1 of 2. Boy, the Lions are really grateful there's no 1-and-1 anymore because they've missed the front end. They've gone 1 of 2 a lot, and they've missed the front end almost every time. So they're grateful for that rule change last year. No call there on the shot attempt by Van Kickricks, as it honestly could have gone either way. And that's going to be a foul on Haven Ranshaw as she got out of position there on the sideline. The Lions will head back to the free throw line. Fourth foul on Haven Ranshaw. Danica knocks down the first one as Odekoven checks back in for Central Lyon. And Hagedorn swishes them both. 6-point lead now. Harmson getting double teamed a little bit here by the Lions. Now Van Kickricks with it. On a screen from Lusink. Nice move by Van Kickricks, but she can't get it to go down. And Aubrey Metzger with another rebound. This foul is going to be called on Lusink, as she tried to crash the boards from the weak side, but nothing going there as Metzger was all over that one. Metzger makes the first one. She's now at her season average for points at 17 points per game, along with 20 rebounds so far tonight. The senior in her last home regular season game. And the Lions momentarily come away with that one. Timeout going to be taken by Coach DeGrootnice. We'll take it with them. We're back with the final 2 minutes of the game here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered? Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And we're back in Rock Rapids for the final 2:01 here of this back and forth game. I guess not really a back and forth game, but the Lions have led the entire way, but the Rockets aren't going anywhere as they're looking to get back in here as they trail by 7. Be interesting to see. We were just talking, Zomer hasn't gotten a touchdown in the paint this entire half, it seems like. There's a three-pointer, Haven Ranshaw, no good, but she's fouled. Coach Grafing knew that they were going to shoot a lot of threes tonight, the Rockets were. We have them 6 of 26 from long range. And I would guess that they don't even have 26 shots. Definitely don't have 26 shots in the lane, that's for sure, as they're living and dying by the 3. Ranshaw makes the first one, misses a second. Checking into the game, Maya Netton. Where the Lions have shot only 8 three-pointers all game. And they probably have at least 26 shots in the paint for them. Lions get it in. Break the press. And now they can set up an offense. Hagedorn thought about it all the way. And a nice layup there by Danica Hagedorn. Back to a 7-point lead. Harmson bringing it up quick. There's Haven Ranshaw. You know she'll take the three if she can get any sort of daylight. Look for the step back three there. Over to Zomer. Zomer going to take it herself into the lane. And a nice shot there by Miley Zomer as she says, we're not going to get me the ball in the lane myself or by other people by pass. I'm going to take it in by the dribble. Senior gets it back to a 5-point game. Coach DeGroten Heiss will take a full timeout. We'll stay here. Upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network on Thursday, next Thursday. We have boys basketball with Sheldon. We have JVR at 4:30, JV at 6, and the varsity at 7:30. Then next, the Tuesday after that, February 18th, the girls do not play at all next week. On February 18th, sorry, I shouldn't say that. They don't play at home next week. On February 18th, the varsity girls will have Boyden Hull or Emmitsburg at 7 o'clock. Boyden Hull and Emmitsburg will play a week from tomorrow. That'll be the first round of the regional tournaments. The quarterfinal round of the regionals is on Tuesday, February 18th. Semifinals is Friday, February 21st. And regional finals are Wednesday, February 26th for all of Class 2A. Actually, I think it's all Class 1A and 2A. If not 1A, 2A, 3A have that same schedule. Anyway, minute 9 to go here. Lions up by 5. They get into Hagedorn, right back to Austin. Lions got to get it across. They got to be in a hurry. And a travel before it was going to be a turnover either way. Just what the Rockets wanted. Lusink going to check back in for Netton. They get it into Van Kickricks. There's Harmson. Looking for a fade or the three in the corner. Zomer. Now that's not Netton, that is Van Kickricks. Van Kickricks' shot is blocked. Lusink with the rebound. Lusink misses, rebound down to Metzger. Lions have still got to get it across, and Van Kickricks will foul. 35.9 seconds to go. Good foul there. As if the Lions are going to get across, they were going to waste another 5-6 seconds, so might as well foul. You can't get an immediate steal. You got to foul. Hagedorn knocks down the first one. Struckman back into the game. Net for the Lions, Netton back in for the Rockets. And Danica Hagedorn makes it a 3-possession game with 35 seconds to go. Lions got to play tough defense. They can give up layups. That's a long three-point attempt by Haven Ranshaw. No good. Metzger with the rebound. Over to Austin. Now Hagedorn. So the Lions can't quit playing. And good hustle there by Harmson. Knock it out of bounds. 16 seconds to go. 7-point lead here. Odekoven back in. Offense for defense here for the Lions. And Coach DeGroten Heiss calling for a full timeout. 16 and a half seconds to go. We'll take it with them. Back with the last few seconds here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, Stampede, Buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back here in Rock Rapids, Lions with the ball up 7, 16 and a half seconds left to go. Rock Valley out of timeouts. Lions still have 2. And Zomer fouls. No, not Zomer. They called that on Van Kickerix. 5th foul on Van Kickerix. So, senior checking out as number 1 checks in for the first time. That is Sienna Zomer. I was looking earlier. The 4 Zomer girls on this squad. I was really glad that they don't all play at the same time. It was kind of like when we played West Lyon here and the boys game, and at one point there were 3 Myers on the floor. Makes it real difficult on a commentator. Having 2 with the same name is hard enough. Metzger goes 1 of 2, makes it an 8-point lead. They get it in. Rockets hustle up. Lions again, they can give up anything they want here. They just want the clock to keep running. Vanderzee with a steal. And she'll dribble it out, hold on to it, and the Lions. 57-49 victory. And a share of the Siouxland Conference title, 3 straight years for the Lions. They will share it with Rock Valley and Sioux Center this year. But a great win here in Rock Rapids for the Lions after a tough loss the first time go around to these Rockets. Don't kid yourselves, everyone. This could be easily seen a 3rd matchup between these 2 teams here in about 3 weeks at the state tournament, as both of them have a lot of work to get there, but they both are number 1 seeds in their region. It would be not until the finals, as more than likely they'll be the 4 and the 6. So they'll be on opposite sides of the bracket. But it could be something to look for, as not something that the Siouxland Conference it's unheard of in the Siouxland Conference, as it's happened before with these exact same schools, just on the boys' side. So anyway, we're going to reset here for the boys' game and be back with some stats from the girls and our boys' pregame show after all these words from our sponsors.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back here in Rock Rapids for some post-game stats. After the Lions with the 57-49 victory, they improved to 15-4 overall, 13-2 in Siouxland Conference play. Rock Valley falls to 17-2 overall and 13-2 also in Siouxland Conference action. Rock Valley shot 20 of 65 from the field for 31%. They were just 6 of 26 for 23% from the three-point line, and 3 of 10 from the free throws for 30%. They had 25 rebounds, 7 turnovers, and 9 steals. They were led in scoring by the senior Miley Zomer with 15, and she led the team with 11 rebounds as well. They had 0 points from their bench. Central Lyon was 16 of 38 for 42%. They were 3 of 8 from long range for 38%, and 22 of 38 from the free throw line for 58%. Lions had 17 turnovers, 5 steals. Leading the way for the Lions, Aubrey Metzger, 18 points and 22 rebounds The Lions also had 6 points off their bench. Rock Valley will head back. They'll be at home on Tuesday as they have West Lyon for the final Siouxland Conference game of the year. Lions will be on the road at Okoboji for their final Siouxland Conference game. And I did speak too soon. Obviously, all 3 teams have to win on Tuesday in order to be Siouxland Conference champs. I don't want to get ahead of everybody, but it is now a tie atop of the Siouxland Conference standing. So just wanted to clarify myself on that one. I'm not trying to discount anybody. But anyway, we are going to get started here with the boys portion of our doubleheader. Let's take a look at the stats here. Rock Valley 7-10 on the year. Central Lyon 3-14. Rock Valley averaging 51.9 points per game. They shoot 40.3% from the field, average 23.6 rebounds per game, 12.1 assists, and 6.7 steals. They also shoot 60.1% from the free throw line and average 14.6 turnovers per game. Lions are averaging 47.2 points per game. They shoot 37.1% from the field, average 22.1 rebounds, 11.6 assists, and 6.1 steals per contest. Central Lyon's also shooting 58.3% from the free throw line, and they average 14.2 turnovers per contest. Earlier today, I had a chance to sit down and talk to Coach Gerleman. We'll have his interview after a couple commercials from our sponsors.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papick Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice. Or visit us online at papick.com.
Papick Motors makes it so easy.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined by Central Lyon boys head coach Ben Gerleman. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
All right, Coach, let's start with the game from Tuesday. A tough loss to a very good Unity Christian team. What did you think about that game?
Yeah, I mean, it was second game in 2 nights against 2 really good teams. And, we got off to a really nice start and then just went through a stretch in the second and third quarter where we just couldn't get the ball in the basket, couldn't score it. And Unity they're a top 4 team for a reason.
Yep.
They're really good. They're really deep. And so, I thought our kids are working hard. They're battling. We're just, when we go through stretches where we can't put the ball in the basket, it doesn't really matter how great we can play defensively. Like, teams are still going to get chances to score. So, that really hurt us. But, our kids are still working hard, and that's all I can ask.
Yeah, the first quarter, so it's been a while since I've seen them play live. We were gone for 3 weeks or whatever, but did see I saw a lot of growth offensively, a little bit more offensive attacking mentality by a few of the kids, and getting the shots to fall a little bit more than what we had way back when we were home games.
Ephraim Hofer's played a lot better since we got back after Christmas break. He struggled out of the gates during the early part of the season, and he's really come on second half of the year, which has really helped. It's probably helped us play a little bit better that he's been playing better. Mm-hmm. Corey Sirk has been a little inconsistent at times, but he's at least proven that he's another kid that can put the ball in the basket for us. And we've been searching all year to try to find a few more guys that will just they don't have to be out there looking to score 10, 12 points a game, but we need 4 or 5 more kids to get 6 points a game. Mm-hmm. Where kids are out there actively looking to put the ball in the basket and then able to do it. So we've tried lots of different combinations and different lineups, and none of them have worked to their full potential. I don't feel like, but we're giving kids chances, and we got so many kids that are just the same.
Yeah.
And so when a kid goes out there and maybe doesn't play well for a couple weeks, now this kid's just like him, so we'll try him. And so we've been working hard to try to figure out what the best lineup is, especially here for this home stretch where we're trying to get ready for the tournament. And we actually feel like starting tonight through next week, and even in the first couple tournament games, depending on our draw, that we have a chance to put together a nice win streak, and hopefully that can start tonight.
Yeah, and speaking of tournament, the bracket's not out yet. Maybe they come out later today. Maybe I'll be able to talk about them during the game tonight, or if not today, for sure they'll be out on Monday with the boys brackets. Basically, a little bit different than the girls. I think there's 6 teams to a district, right, for the boys, and then 2 districts to a sub-state, so 12 total, down to 1 to make the state tournament, where the girls I think only have 10, but very similar.
Yeah, we actually, obviously our record is not what it could have been, but we really feel like if we can just avoid having to play West Lyon Unity in the first couple games, that we'll have a chance to win those games. We feel like we can really go play with most teams. Obviously, those 3 are probably head and shoulders better than most teams in the state. And we'll probably end up as a 6 seed, just based off of our record, which that's what it should be. But we feel like, as long as we're not playing the top seeds in our district, we'll have a chance. And we'll have to play well, but we'll have a chance. And so we're excited about that. And hopefully the next 2 weeks can bring some wins for us.
And hopefully we can get started tonight. We have Rock Valley, a very close game the first time. What are we going to see from them?
It's going to be physical. They're a physical team. They play a physical style of defense. They'll mix it up. They're similar to us, where they've had stretches where they haven't been able to score the basketball, and that really played out the last time we played them. They got off to a big lead where we didn't really play well in the first half, and then we came roaring back in the second half and just couldn't quite get over the hump. But it should be a good game. Should be 2 pretty similar teams. I feel like if we can handle the physicality and just get quality shots, that I think we can have a great chance to win.
What are going to be a couple keys for the Lions to come away with that victory tonight?
Rebounding and turnovers. We're going to have to keep them off the boards, and we're going to have to not throw them the ball for points. We're going to turn the ball over. We're not perfect. We're kids are kids, and they're going to make mistakes, and that's fine. Our mistakes just can't be the ones where we throw them the ball and they go score.
Yeah.
If we give our defense a chance, I think we can play pretty good defense and probably hold them down enough to win the game. We just have to be given that chance. And so if we can rebound and not turn the ball over, I think we'll be fine.
All right, Coach. Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight.
Thanks, Jeff.
And thank you for joining us today. And we'll be back with more of our pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
My name's Elin, and I like sports because I like watching them.
My name's Miles, and I just like the school in general because our teachers are nice and we get to do a lot of fun stuff. Hi, my name's River, and I like the sports teams because my mom coaches the basketball team.
Super Foltz, local, true, insurance, real estate, all for you.
Back here in Rock Rapids, 4 minutes ago before our starting lineups. Take a look at the last 5 games for both of these teams. Rock Valley is 3-2 in their last 5 games. They have a win at home versus George Little Rock, 72-34. A loss at MOC Floyd Valley, 64-39. A win at home versus Sheldon, 62-55. A win at Okoboji, 60-52. And a loss at Boynton Hall, 57-44. Central Lyon, on the other hand, are 2-3 in their last 5 games. A loss versus Unity Christian, 74-41. A loss at Spirit Lake, 63-42. A win at Sibley Ocheyedan, 55-41. A win at Sioux Center, 63-54. And a loss at West Lyon, 58-39. Taking a look at the last 10 games in this series, both teams have won 5 games. They're 5-5 in the last 10 games. So the last 5 years been split each year, or maybe not split each year, but you know what I'm saying. It's been split over the course of the last 5 years. Rock Valley did get the 42-39 win earlier this season in the first matchup. Let's take a look at the standings for the Siouxland Conference for the boys. There is a 3-way tie. Now, that 3-way tie will be broken as Unity Christian and West Lyon are playing tonight. I'm not sure if they're playing right now, if they've started, or if they're about to start, but I definitely know that they are playing tonight. So they will be, the winner of that will more than likely, again, all things have to happen the way that they're supposed to on paper, but more than likely will have a tie with MLC Floyd Valley, and they will be co-champs of the Siouxland Conference. But everyone still has the games to play out. You see that Rock Valley sitting in 6th place with a 6-9 conference record. The Lions in 9th place with a 3-12 record. Taking a look a little bit at some rankings here. There are 3 teams on the boys' side that are ranked just like the girls. You have the 2 teams that are playing for the conference, tie the conference top of the leaderboard tonight, Unity Christian and West Lyon. Unity is 3rd, West Lyon is 4th in Class 2A, and MLC is ranked 5th currently in Class 3A. Those of you maybe that are trying to follow along with the wrestling, the girls wrestling, let's pull up track wrestling here once. I'm going to do that on my phone. We are currently in, looks like they're at 120 pounds. So we have, between these 2 teams, are 3 wrestlers left here tonight. We have Lucy Kanichki, who is wrestling for 5th place at 140 pounds. And at 190, make sure I get this one correct, it is Emma DeYoung, who is wrestling in the 5th place match at 190. And at 235, for Boyden Hall Rock Valley, you have Kaylee DeYoung, who is going for a championship tonight. So that's will probably still be going on by the time we are done. So you can tune in. You can go to ighsau.org and find the live link. You can watch it. They have a YouTube stream. They have, I believe, a stream just for the 1A mats. 1st, 3rd, and 5th place matches are all being wrestled at the same time, and they are staying in, I don't know what the word you want to call it. They're staying in together. So if one match gets ahead, they don't start the next wait until all 3 matches are done. So that's why it's taking a little bit longer. Maybe some of you at home are flipping back and forth and already know that. But anyway, 3 wrestlers here from these 2 teams. I'm not sure if the DeYoungs are Rock Valley or Boyden Hall, but it doesn't matter. If you're a Rock Valley fan, you're a Boyden Hall Rock Valley fan. And you'll be rooting those 2 on here later tonight, as well as all the Central Line George Little Rock fans are rooting on Lucy when her turn is up here in a little bit. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups for both these teams. First, for Rock Valley, their starting lineup looks like this. Number 4, a junior, Colby Den Hartog. Number 12, a sophomore, Bodie Weber. Number 20, a sophomore, Leighton Snoocher. Number 34, a junior, Caden Van Scheppen. And number 42, a senior, Miles Netton. For Central Lyon, their starting lineup will look like this. Number 2, a senior, Corey Sirk. Number 4, a sophomore, Logan Koob. Number 10, a senior, Drew Cooperschmidt. Number 11, a senior, Matt Albert. And number 24, a senior, Ephraim Hofert. As I said with Coach Gerlman, the brackets have not been released yet for the boys. We assume they're coming out on Monday as the 1A postseason actually starts a week from tonight. So they got to get the brackets out pretty soon, as those 1A teams need to know who they're playing. A week from Monday will be the start of the boys 2A. 3A and 4A are a little ways away yet, but those postseason brackets should be released on Monday for both Class 1A and Class 2A. You can find them on iahsaa.org. That is the Iowa High School Athletic Association. Netton and Hofert will do the jump, and Lions win, and they'll start with the ball. Cirque with it over to Cooper Schmidt in the corner. Hofert, Koob, they swing it to Elbert in the corner this way. Dump down, Hofert, fade away, tough angle there. No good, rebound comes down to Miles Netton, who leads the team in rebounds with 5.8 rebounds per game. That's Weber. Kicks it in Hartog, back out to Weber, three-point attempts, good. So the Rockets out to the first lead of the game. They go back to man-to-man defense here. Koob cut into the corner, and he travels before he can get the shot or the pass over to Cooper Schmitz. Lions on a little 1-2-2 3/4 court press. They fall back, and we'll play man-to-man defense. Good take there by Snoocher. And the sophomore guard, second on the team in points with 10.8 points per game, gets his first two. Lions skip it ahead to Kuba in the corner. Now Elbert over to Cirque in the opposite corner from where we are. Matt Elbert, three-point attempt, no good. Rebound down to Den Hartog. Snoocher wide open, and Snoocher goes baseline. It's a quick 7-0 lead. Well, Coach Gerlman's going to take a timeout. We're back, 30 seconds here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back here in Rock Rapids after the quick timeout. Good start here for the Rockets. As Coach Gerlman said, the first time around over in Rock Valley, Central Lyon got off to kind of a poor start in the first half. They were able to actually come back and have as poor of a first half. They had just as good a second half to make it back into a game and only lose by 3. Almost throw that one away. Albert's got it, 20 seconds left. Koob gets it in, and it's kicked by Netton. Lions are forced to just get into Koob out front. Now Cirque has it over to Hofert. Cooper Schmidt goes baseline. Knocked back to Cooper Schmitz. Corey Cirque, three-point attempt is good. And Cirque get the Lions on the board. Snoocher over to Weber, and Weber travels. Cirque over to Hofert, back over to Cirque. Looking for a screen from Cooper Schmidt. Kick back to Cooper Schmidt now, over to Elbert. Logan Koob, three-point attempt. Good. Back to a one-point game here. Then Hartog over to Snoocher. That's Weber with it now, over to Van Skeppen, leading scorer for Rock Valley. And he throws it away. Not sure if it's Van Scheppen or Van Scheppen. I'm going to say it the easy way, Van Scheppen. Averages 16.3 points per game to lead the team in points and averages 3.3 rebounds, which is good for a third for Rock Valley. From Hofert, wide open three-point attempt, no good. Rebound. Hustle there by Cooper Schmidt as he tips it to Logan Koob, and the Lions can reset. And Corey Sirk steps on the out-of-bounds line. Checking into the game, number 10, Javen Van Grootist. And number 24, Lane Van Kickricks. Drenth going to check in for the Lions along with Lincecum. By Kickricks over to Van Grootist. Nice backdoor cut by Van Scheppen. Van to Van to Van. And it ends up in a layup. 3-point lead now for Rock Valley. Drenth loses it momentarily. Sets a screen for Sirk. Pop it back to Drenth in the three-point. That's definitely not where Zach Drenth is comfortable. Lincecum wide open down low. Turnaround no good. Weber with the rebound. Van Scheppen. And foul on Sirk. Unfortunate there, as I think actually if Corey Sirk wouldn't have been there at all, the ball might have gone out of bounds, as that was a really high pass. But instead, Sirk's called for his first foul of the game for either team. Netton with it, over to Van Kickricks. Back over to Snoocher. Now Van Kickricks, 20 seconds left in the shot clock. Coach Vandermountain calling out a play. Snoocher, the lefty for three, no good. Gets his own rebound. No shot, as he's going to be fouled before on the rebound attempt. And Rock Valley will inbound underneath their own baskets. They get it into Netton. Now Van Kickricks. Van Kickricks, three-point attempt, no good. And Alberts gets the rebound. Push ahead. Hofert thought about the three. Kicks it to Lincecum. Now Matt Albert. Wide open three-point attempt is good. Lions 3 of 4 from long distance early for all 9 points so far tonight. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Van Scheppen kicks to Netton. Van Grootist back to Van Scheppen. Tipped away for a second. Van Kickricks with it now. Now Snoocher. The lefty, pull up, jumper, no good. Rebound down to Corey Sirk. Sirk goes baseline. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Either way, Van Scheppen comes down with it, and the 6-foot junior guard leads it up for the Rockets. Van Grootist cut off by Ephraim Hofert. Snoocher now. Van Scheppen drives, cut off, and he's going to travel. Mass substitutions here. We've got number 0, Cale Weber. Number 24, Lane Van Kickricks stays in. Number 4, Colby Den Hartog comes back in. Number 50, Nate Brenneman checks in for the first time. And number 12, Bodie Weber. That's a foul going to be called on number 4, Colby Den Hartog for the Rockets. Stolen away there by number 12, Bodie Weber. Up ahead to Kale Weber, misses it, and Zach Drenth down at the rebound for the Lions. And a charge. Oh, a block. Be a foul on, I'm actually not sure who the foul is on. Wait for it to show up on the board here. It was on another one on Colby Den Hartog. So Den Hartog will check out. Van Scheppen comes back in. They get into Hofert to the Lions. And Van Kickerick's going to be calling the foul. And they're going to say that was not on a shooting attempt, so they're going to inbound it underneath their own basket. First foul on Van Kickerick's. Third on the Rockets so far this quarter. And nice inbounds play as Zach Drenth is left wide open. And Drenth gives the Lions their first lead of the game, 11-9 here with under a minute to go in the first quarter. Brenneman sets a screen. Back out to Weber. That's Bodie Weber. Van Scheppen being guarded by Albert. Drenth going to be called for the foul. And again, maybe not the worst foul in the world because Nate Brenneman had a wide open layup for the putback attempt. At least you're going to make the Rockets and Caden Van Scheppen earn it at the free throw line instead of getting a bunny layup. Just the first foul on Drenth. And Van Scheppen knocks down the first one. 70% free throw shooter is the junior guard. Cooper Schmidt back into the game for the Lions along with Corey Sirk and Logan Koob. And Van Scheppen makes them both. And we're tied at 11 again. Lincecum gets over to Cooper Schmidt in the corner. Koob cuts back door, nothing going. Over to Lincecum. Now from Hofert, long three-point attempt. No good, and Lincecum tries to save it, but his foot's on the line, so Rock Valley will inbound. Looking to take a lead, 24.5 seconds left. See if Wade Vandermountain tells his players to hold for the last shot. That's what Rock Valley will do. Brenneman with it out top. Sirk face guarding Van Scheppen, not letting him get the ball here. That's Bodie Weber trying to take it off, and no shot. Foul on Cooper Schmidt. His first, just the fourth though, so now 3.2 seconds left. So the Lions want to force a long inbounds pass. Don't let them get anything by the rim. Of course, they just let Brenneman get it right at the block. No good, and we'll head to the second quarter tied 11-11 here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
My name's Addison Closbar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Back here in Rock Rapids, once again, thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papik Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport of Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Tied game here after first quarter. Rockets led 7-0 to start the game. Good timeout by Coach Ben Gerlman to settle his team down. And the Lions actually led 11-9. At 1 point there in the first quarter. 3-point attempt there by Bodie Weber is good. That one knocked out of bounds by Rock Valley. Lions just getting in to Koob. Albert kicks to Koob. 3-point attempt, no good. Van Scheppen is going to be fouled on the rebound attempt. That'll be 2, I believe, on Drew Cooperschmidt, if that's who it is on. And that is his second. So Zach Drenth going to check back into the game for Cooperschmidt. Snoocher with it, up against Koob. Spin move, lefty, no good, but he's fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line. You know, sometimes those left-handed shooters will surprise you when you're not used to having a lefty and they spin to their right, and you're thinking you got to get to the right side to get your hand up for a block attempt, and next thing you know, the ball's right on you and you commit the foul. As Snoocher misses the first. Snoocher only shooting 48.4% from the free throw line this season. He misses them both. And Hofert down with the rebound after he fights off his own teammate there for a second. Sirk skip pass to Elbert, who almost lost that out of bounds. Drenth with it, over to Elbert. Koob now down to Zach Drenth. And Leighton Snoocher will be called on the reach-in attempt. Zach Drenth will head to the free throw line. Drenth knocks down the first one, shooting 72.7% from the charity stripe for the season. It was 1 of 2, and Snoocher down with the rebound. Weber over to Van Scheppen. Swing it to Van Kickricks now. Van Scheppen with it again. Stolen away by Corey Sirk. Running the floor are the Lions, and Koob gets... See here on our replay, see if our robotic camera can pan over quickly enough. And it just misses it. We do have a regular camcorder on top of a robot that follows the action. It's not the NFHS camera that you might be used to seeing. It's a real HDMI out on the camera, so that's probably why you're thinking that the picture feed that you see from this one is a lot clearer than anything else that you see with robotic cameras. That's because it's an actual camcorder sitting on top of it. Makes for a much, much better picture, though it does not always keep up with fast breaks, as you saw there. Tied at 14 apiece here. 6:13 to go. We expected this to be 2 very good games between the girls' game and the boys' game. The girls' game did not disappoint, and so far, 10 minutes in, the boys' game hasn't either. Van Kickricks with it. Over to Snoocher. That is Kale Weber checked back into the game, number 0. Lions playing a little zone defense, some sort of zone, maybe a box and one. Not exactly sure. 3-point attempt by Snoocher, no good. And off of Van Kickerick's, Lions will have the ball. Albert, dribble, drive, kick. Logan Koob wide open in the corner, no good. Miles Netton on the rebound, and Drenth will pick up the foul on the rebound attempt. That'll be Zach's second foul. Third on the Lions this quarter. Kale Weber over to Van Kickricks. That's Bodie Weber with it now. Left alone, he kind of was wide open for a second. There's Lane Van Kickricks, three-point attempt to go, not good. Rebounded by Bodie Weber. Now Kale Weber, back to Bodie Weber. Long three-point attempt, no good. And rebound down to Corey Sirk, knocked out of bounds. I missed it at the last dead ball, but Eli Groen checking into the game for the Lions. I believe he checked in for Logan Koob, number 4. Nice movement without the ball by Drew Cooper-Schmidt off the assist from Matt Alberts. And Drew Cooper-Schmidt gets up in the air, falls on the back of Miles Netton. That is Drew's third foul of the game. Fourth foul on the Lions as Eric Austin, freshman, will check in for Cooper-Schmidt. Also checking back in for the Rockets, number 4, that is Colby Den Hartog. He inbounds it, gets it right back. Bodie Weber with it over to Van Kickricks. Lions now just in a straight 2-3 zone, it looks like. Van Kickricks, three-point attempt, and that one is good. If you came to see the long ball here, you definitely are getting a show, as both these teams have shot more threes than two-pointers so far. Foul called on the Rockets. Looks like maybe 24, Van Kickricks. As number 10, that is Javen Van Grotes, the 6'4" junior, will check into the game. As Miles Netton will get a break. Eli Groen wide open, good for the 3. Kind of a tough angle. He actually shot it. That was right in front of us. He was behind the backboard. And then brought it back in front of the backboard for the three-point attempt. That one circled down with the rebound after the miss. I believe that was missed by Kale Weber, I believe. Down in, good movement without the ball. And Ephraim Hofert gives the Lions their biggest lead of the game, 21-17. That one, jump ball, and the Lions will have possession. So the Lions have made hay with the 2 leading scorers of the Rockets out of the game. They're checking back in now, Van Scapen and Snoocher. Three-point attempts, no good by Eli Groen. Van Scapen with the rebound for the Rockets. Colby Den Hartog's three-point attempt, no good. Corey Sirk down with the rebound. Sirk second on the team on rebounds per game with 5.1. Albert over to Groen. Now back to Cirk. Nice cut by Hofert, just a touch too late for him to get a shot up. Good dig by Van Groothuist. Lions hold on to it. 10 seconds left. Three-point attempt, Eli Groen, no good. Long rebound down to Eric Austin. Kick out, three-point attempt, Ephraim Hofert, no good. And finally, rebound down by Den Hartog for the Rockets. Bodie Weber gets it to Van Groothuist, and Van Groothuist gets it back to a one-possession ball game. Matt Albert has that one partially blocked by Snoocher. Rebound down to Van Scapen. Rockets looking to tie it up or take another lead. Then Hartog left wide open for a three-point shot, and it's good. 22-21 for the Rockets. A minute 20 to go here in the half. Eric Austin, three-point attempt, no good. Van Scapen down at the rebound. Push ahead to Snoocher, and Snoocher is fouled by Austin. And Leighton Snoocher, who is second on the points for the Rockets with 10.8, and second in rebounds with 4.4, will head back to the free throw line. First one is up and in for Snoocher. As number 0, Kale Weber, going to check back in for Colby Den Hartog. And Snoocher makes them both. Make it a 3-point lead. Cirk, nice shot there as he almost got too far underneath the basket. Van Scapen almost stepped across the line as Cirk tried to jump the pass there. But Rock Valley maintains possession in the 1-point lead. Nice drive there by Kale Weber, the junior. Makes it back to a 3-point lead. Lions can hold for last shot. No, they cannot, as it's stolen away by Bodie Weber. And Weber travels as he kind of got out of sorts there. He was behind, kind of got turned around. Miles Netton back into the game, along with, I believe, Van Groothuist. I don't think was in the game. Now he's back in for Rock Valley. Lions looking to set up a play here. Twice now the Lions could have gotten the last shot, and they end up with an empty possession. Van Scapen back into the game for the Rockets. I don't think the Rockets realized how much time they had left as Van Scapen threw it back away from his hoop, and Coach Vandermountain reminding him you got to go towards your own hoop when there's only 3 seconds left. Anyway, Rockets maintain a 3-point lead as they outscore the Lions 15-12 in that second quarter. Once again, we will have a halftime interview from Coach Jared DeBay's audio and video production class, along with halftime highlights here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Back with the third quarter. About 9 minutes.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Hi, welcome to Lion's Den, where we get to know our seniors a little better. I'm Brianna Bosch, and today I'm here with Tanner Linscomb. How are you today?
Pretty good, how are you?
I'm pretty good. What does your schedule look like for the second semester?
I start off with 3 hours of work release, and then I have government with Mr. Docker, and then I go to Spanish 4. Then after that I have anatomy, and then I have advanced math, and then last I have physics.
Okay, where do you do your work release at?
I do work release at the nursing home in town.
All right, so you're a CNA then?
Yeah.
Did you do the CNA class last semester?
Yeah, I did it before school,
Sounds
every day last semester.
What would you say your hardest class is?
I'd have to say probably government.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of tests.
You have a math test today. What is that over?
Over conics and parabolas.
Oh, that
I
does
don't
not
really
sound
know
fun.
too good. Yeah.
What's your favorite class that you're taking right now?
I'd probably say physics, since we're working on a Rube Goldberg experiment thing.
Oh, that sounds really cool. What has been your favorite class you've ever taken at Central Lyon?
I'd probably say CAPS Medical,
Mhm.
since we got to go to the hospital for the first 2 hours for a whole semester.
Yeah, I really liked that one too. Did you have a favorite rotation?
I'd say probably the one where we got to watch surgeries in.
Yes, that was really, really cool. It's basketball season right now. You're on the basketball team. What are some of your team goals for the season?
To finish out with a few more wins for the season and hopefully win a few games in the playoffs and maybe go to Casey's Arena.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are some of your more personal goals?
Make a few more shots. I've only made a couple in the year.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite memory from this basketball season, or just your past basketball seasons too?
Probably on the team that won the state championship, but then this year probably 11-man break in practice.
Okay, so that's your favorite practice drill to run?
Yeah.
All right. What other activities are you involved in here at Central Lyon?
I'm part of FCA, the chess club, golf, which is coming up soon.
Okay, are you excited for golf season?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Favorite sport.
What are your plans for after high school?
After high school, I plan to go to Iowa to major in nursing, and then hopefully a graduate degree after that.
Okay. How did you decide on nursing?
I was in the hospital a lot when I was younger, so I thought it'd be cool to be on the other side of it.
Oh, that's great. What's been your favorite memory just from your 4 years here at Central Lyon High School?
My favorite memory's probably been going to all the football games and being in the student section with my friends.
Did you like being front row at the student section this year?
Yeah, me, Ephraim, and Corey, and Aiden.
Do you have a favorite student section theme?
Probably beach.
Okay, yeah, that is a good one. Well, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for joining us today. Now back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Back here in Rock Rapids with some halftime stats. Rock Valley shooting 9 of 20 from the field for 45%. They are 4 of 12 from 3 points for 33%, and 4 of 6 from the free throw line for 67%. We have them at 14 rebounds, 6 turnovers, and 2 steals. Lions are 9 of 23 for 39%, 4 of 13 from three-point for 31%, and just 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 50%. Lions also have 12 rebounds. They've committed 5 turnovers and have 1 steal. Leading all scorers is Bodie Weber with 6 points. Van Scapen with 3 rebounds leads the way for Rock Valley in that department. And Rock Valley also has 7 points off their bench. For the Lions, Corey Sirk leading the way in both points and rebounds. He has 5 points and 4 rebounds. And the Lions have 6 points off of their bench. So very equal, maybe not exactly equal, but very close in stats, as you would expect from a 26-23 ball game. Both these teams will be back in action on Tuesday. Central Lyon will head over to Okoboji. And then on Thursday, they will be at home versus Sheldon. Rock Valley, on the other hand, will be at home on Tuesday as they will play West Lyon. And then next Friday, they will be at Sioux Center. Remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post our videos and start these live broadcasts. And be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook on X to keep up with all the latest news. Reminder that all home postseason events we will have on the CL Broadcast Network. Also a reminder that starting with the boys postseason game on the 17th, Rock Valley fans, I'm sure you'll probably play on the 17th as well, but you can make sure that you get your tickets ahead of time online. The boys and the girls do not use the same online provider. I know it's not the easiest thing in the world, but it is completely out of the hands of the schools. So don't take it out on them when you come to the ticket gate, but there is no cash accepted. So please be sure to get your tickets ahead of time. I believe that the hometown ticketing is what the boys use, and the easiest way is to go to the boys' website. Honestly, if you want to find out any information about boys or girls athletics, go to their websites. Go to the association websites. The Boys Iowa High School Athletic Association. Just search that up. It's a very it's a pretty easy website, honestly, to navigate and find information. The girls' website would be the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. But search those up and find out all the information. About a minute 30 away, we're going to have some halftime highlights here and then be back with the third quarter here on the CL Broadcast Network. And we're back, ready to start second quarter. Change in the starting lineup here for Lions for this quarter. Eli Groen will get the start for Corey Sirk. Snoocher. Taking it right through the middle of that zone. Gets the layup and the foul. Leighton Snoocher starting out the first half just like he started out the first quarter of the game with a layup. Looks like maybe Cirque was getting bandaged up a little bit there. Might have had a cut somewhere as he's checked right back into the game. Snoocher's free throw up and in. And it's a 6-point lead here for the Rockets. Coop for 3 is good. Snoocher, long three-point attempt, and that matches. Back to a 6-point lead. And a foul going to be called out top. That one is on Miles Netton. Looks like his first of the game, I do believe so. And first on the Rockets here this quarter. Kicked out of bounds by the Rockets. Lion fans, if you're interested, Louis C. Konitschke's 5th place match will be starting momentarily. Again, head to ighsau.org. You can find all the information about the state wrestling tournament, including the link to the free live stream. Hofert, step through, no good. Rebound, down to Van Scapen. Knocked out of bounds by Matt Alberts for the Lions. And the Rockets will inbound underneath in front of their own bench. Then Hartog over to Van Scapen. Snoocher with it now. Back to Snoocher. 3-point attempt by Van Scapen, no good. Long rebound out to Snoocher, and Snoocher and misses and then commits the foul on the rebound. Lane Van Kickricks will check in for Snoocher. That was Snoocher's second foul of the game. And a foul going to be called on, I believe that's going to be on number 12, Bodie Weber. Yes, it is. That's his first third on the team. Lions getting into Hofert. Hofert thought about the 3 over to Elbert. Skip pass, Logan Koob wide open in the corner, no good. Rebound down to Bodie Weber for the Rockets. Foul going to be called here on Matt Elbert. That is his second of the game, second on the team this quarter as well. Skip past the netting. 3-point shot attempt, no good there by Den Hartog. Rebound down to Hofert for the Lions. Snoocher and Kale Weber checking back into the game for the Rockets. Zach Drenth back in for the Lions. Stolen away by Drenth. Knocked away from Elbert, but Cirque, right place, right time, gets it up and in. Makes it a 4-point ball game here in favor of the Rockets. Snoocher thought about the long three. Now he'll take it. No good. Rebound down to Zach Drenth. Quickly gets it over to Hofert as Drenth was falling to the ground. Cirque kicks out to Drenth. Zach Drenth, 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound down to Miles Netton. That's Kale Weber with it, over to Snoocher. Now Van Scapen. Van Kickricks back to Kale Weber here in the corner. Van Scapen to Snoocher. Rock Valley, not a lot of movement. Not characteristic of a Rock Valley team. They've been kind of content just to pass it out front and take a lot of threes. There's some good ball movement. But Netton can't get it up and in. And Hofert down with the rebound. And Hofert will be fouled on his way to the free throw line. See here on the replay. Good aggressive move by Ephraim Hofert. He'll go to the free throw line here, try to cut into this 4-point lead. First one up and in for Ephraim. Eli Grohm back into the game for the Lions. Kobe Den Hartog and Javen Van Grotes back in for the Rockets. Did get a chance to see Lucy Knish. She did lose in her 5th place match, so she is a 6th place winner. Molly Konitschke, her older sister, finished earlier today in 8th place. So the Konitschke sisters are the 1st place winners in girls state wrestling history for CLGLR. So congratulations to Lucy, who was 6th at 140, and Molly, who was 8th at 100 pounds. Lee Van Kickricks will take the long three. Good. Gotta admire a high school kid who's going to wear rec specs in a game and give that the kind of effort that Van Kickricks has given on the defensive side. You got it. Someone who shows up like that, you know they're going to play good defense. The foul was called there before the shot. Unfortunately, maybe I should have talked about him because he just got a foul called on him. But Van Kickricks' 3rd foul. And that is 5 fouls on the Rockets this quarter. So that kind of snuck up on everybody. I don't think anyone was actually aware of that until Petey down there blew the horn to let the officials know there are 5 fouls, and you got to shoot double bonus for the rest of the game, or rest of the quarter. Cirque, first one up and in. Oh, you guys probably want me to switch back to the main camera instead of just the right side camera here, huh? I'll have to do that after this free throw, sorry. I'm running the production and announcing by myself here as our normal producer is working for Sioux County Radio tonight. I can't do such a good job of training the students to run broadcasts because Sioux County Radio has hired the last 2 of ours away. Look ahead there to Javen Van Groothuist. The Lions almost had a steal, but instead Groothuist gets the layup, and it's back to a 5-point lead. That's Drenth who gets it to Hofert. Kick back out to Elbert, back to Drenth. Cirque went back door, stopped, and then Drenth threw it, so it ends in a steal for the Rockets. Nice cut, Leighton Snoocher, and a layup. So the Lions had cut into the lead, now back to a 7-point ball game in favor of Rock Valley. It was just 3 points a second ago. There's a good backdoor cut, but it's blocked by Van Groothuist, who's got a little bit of a height advantage over Eli Groen. And now Van Scapen will bring it across. Van Scapen is averaging 16.3 points per game, just 4 points tonight. But Leighton Snoocher picking up the slack as he's averaging 10.8 already with 14 with a minute to go in the third quarter. Van Groothuist, long three-point attempt, no good. That was by Den Hartog. Eli Groen will get the rebound for the Lions. Coach Gerling wants to get a timeout here to get a half-court set ready to go for what could be the last possession of the quarter. We'll take it with them, watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. So far this quarter, Rock Valley outscoring Central Lyon 13-9. As they led by 3 at halftime, now lead by 7 with 52.3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lions just have to get it into Matt Albert. Hand off to Cirk. Double screen. Kick to Hofert. Three-point attempt. Rattles in and out. Well, the Rockets, about a 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock. The Lions do have 2 fouls to give, so if they might try to foul here with someone who doesn't have, who only has 1 or 0. And there it is, Hofert, who had 0 fouls before that. Now they'll force Rock Valley to reset. Though the shot clock does get turned off, but probably wasn't going to be much of a shot for the Lions to get anything going anyway. Cale Weber brings it across over to Den Hartog. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Bodie Weber. Runner, no good. Van Groothuist, no good. Cirk gets it and can't get the shot off before the end of the quarter. That's how we'll go to the fourth quarter with the Rockets up by 7 here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know, you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Back here in Rock Rapids, Rock Valley with a 7-point lead. Looks like they will have the ball here to start, or no, Central Lyon will have the ball, trailing by 7 to start the fourth quarter. Remind everyone, make sure you tell a thank you to our sponsors when you see them. Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNovo Austin & Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Pepic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seabird Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. Three-point attempt. Ephraim Holford is good. Lions out of spots here. Almost a kick there by Drew Cooperschmidt, which would have saved the layup. Just overextended on the pressure that they're trying to put on. Ends up in an easy layup for the Rockets. They get it down to Cooperschmidt. Almost tipped away for a second. Kept getting tipped away, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds off of the Rockets. Albert hands off to Cirk. Stolen away by the Rockets. Nice pass, Leighton Snoocher to Bodie Weber. And the Rockets now with their biggest lead at 8. And Cirk with an aggressive move. We'll head to the free throw line. Corey, who leads the team in steals at 1.8 steals per game, knocks down the first one. And he knocks them both down. Makes it a 6-point lead. Lions back into a full court press. Bodie Weber gets over to Van Scapen. Now Snoocher with it. Back to Weber. Going to be stolen away by Corey Cirk. Lions in transition. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Ephraim Holford. Lions might have wanted to hold that one back out for a minute, as it was a 2-on-4 break, not with the advantage to the Lions. That one tipped away from behind by Matt Albert. Ephraim Holford missed the three, but Bodie Weber shoves over Matt Albert before the shots. Be a foul called on him. Second foul on Weber, second on the team as well this quarter. Cirk inbound, no good on the shot there. Then Hartog down with the rebound. Skip pass there. Back out to Van Scapen, top of the key, and it finds the bottom of the nets. Coach Vandermountain going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. Be back in 1 minute here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, Stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back here in Rock Rapids after the timeout by Rock Valley. Both teams are left with 3 timeouts. Looks like Eric Austin checking back into the game for the Lions during that dead ball. As Matt Albert will bring it up here. See what the Rockets have. After that timeout, looks like they're back to man-to-man. Nice pass into Hofert. See here on the replay. Logan Koob. Good cut first by Hofert. Good find by Koob. And Hofert will head to the free throw line. Shoot 2. That foul was on Van Scapen, his second of the game. Third on the team this quarter. Eli Groen back into the game for the Lions. Both teams have still shot more threes than twos so far, as Hofert knocks down both free throws. 7-point game. Lions look for a trap here. And they leave Netton wide open for a layup. Good find there by the Rockets. Hofert going baseline. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. That one blocked by Netton. Van Scapen kicks out to Bodie Weber. Drives. 6-footer good. Lions push it ahead to Austin, and he walks. Van Groothuis back into the game for the Rockets. Cooper Schmidt back in for Central Lyon. Kick out. Cale Weber over Van Scapen. Over to Bodie Weber. Then Hartog with it now. Bodie Weber picks up his dribble. Kicks it into Hartog. 3-point attempt, then Hartog good. And the Rockets have picked the right time to get hot. Coach Gerlman going to take a timeout. We'll be back 30 seconds here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
My name's Addison Closbar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Back here in Rock Rapids, 4:09 to go in the game. Gotta give a shout out to the end of the bench for the Rock Valley Rockets. Not sure who the kids are, but they're having a good time when their team is doing well. They got lots of animation. They just gave each other piggyback rides after that three-pointer. Not sure if you guys can see them on if the camera pans away too soon, but it's fun to watch. Fun to see excitement from high school kids. But they're right in front of us here up in the mezzanine where we broadcast from. So every time they do something well or Central Lyon does something bad, they last 4 or 5 kids plus the 2 managers get into it, do something. That's pretty cool to see. I know our bench does the same thing. It's not easy to be on a team and not see the court very often, so you got to keep yourself interested sometimes and enjoy the game. Cirk with it. Kick to Cooper Schmidt. Elbert, Eli Groen open for a second. Back to Elbert. Corey Cirk, 3-point attempt. Rattles front, back, and just off. And that is how this quarter has gone for the Lions. 3:30 to go, and Rock Valley has doubled the Lions up, 14-7 so far. Cale Weber, back over to Sorry, that was Den Hartog. Tipped away by the Lions. Logan Koob back into the game for the Lions. Netton and Snoocher check in for Rock Valley. Albert over to Drew Cooper-Schmidt, and Cooper-Schmidt is fouled. See here on the replay, good ball movement by the Lions here as Snoocher just kind of fell. Cooper-Schmidt attacks the hoop. Not able to get it in, but he'll head to the free throw line. Senior knocks the first one down. Drew third on the team in rebounds with 3.6 rebounds per game. Shoots 75% from the free throw line. And he makes them both. Lions are going to pick him up, full court pressure again. This time maybe a little bit more man-to-man with maybe look to trap when they can get an opportunity to. And it results in a steal. Nice cut, Logan Koob, good find. And good follow-up shot there by Drew Cooper-Schmidt. Back to a 10-point lead. Foul called on Albert. That's a third foul on Albert, first on the team this quarter. Snoocher gets it over to Bodie Weber. Van Scapen now, being guarded by Albert. Back out to Weber. Spin move, Snoocher leaves that one short. Hofert down at the rebound. Transition three, no good. Cirk runs down the rebound. Shot no good. Rebound down to Den Hartog for Rock Valley. Cirk with the rebound, and Cirk puts it back up and in. So Corey Cirk makes it an 8-point game with 1:36 to go. Coach Grillman takes a timeout. Our upcoming events here on the Central Line Broadcast Network. Next Thursday, February 13th, we have a triple header for the boys. We have JVR 4:30. They're playing Sheldon. Probably should say that first. Triple header with Sheldon. JVR at 4:30. JV at 6 and the varsity at 7:30. If the boys somehow get a home game, which is probably almost impossible for the first round of the postseason, Coach Grillman saying in his interview, he knows he's probably going to be a 6 seed. So, which would mean not having a home game on the 17th. If there would be a home game, we would broadcast it. But if not, our first postseason game on the CL Broadcast Network will be Tuesday, February 18th, between the Lions and either Boyden Hall or Emmitsburg. And then again, we will broadcast any home postseason games. Boys bracket should be released on Monday, as I said earlier, so that's you can find those. You either go to gobound.com/IA, which is where you find all the stats for every sport in the state of Iowa. They'll be there, but they'll also then be on the Boys Association, the IAHSAA website. Van Scapen, and he travels before he can get that shot up. So Lions now down by 8. They need a basket. They don't need a 3, but they need to score, and they can't take a lot of time. They can't get deep into the shot clock. Only 1:33 to go here in the game, and it's a 3-possession game. That one tipped out of bounds. by Den Hartog. Lions are in the double bonus, so any foul, they'll shoot 2. Albert now gets it in backcourt. Over to Koob. Koob kick to Hofert. Thought about the 3. Over to Albert. Lions got to get a shot up. Albert tries to, and he's fouled. So Matt Albert will head to the free throw line here to shoot 2. First one up and in. Lane Van Kickricks checking back into the game for Rock Valley. Or Albert will shoot another free throw. Eric Austin going to check in for the Lions. Hofert will come take a breather. I would imagine a very quick breather. And Albert misses a second one. That's Van Scapen with it. The Lions have got a foul, basically. They can't let the whole shot clock go out. Just especially, they've got fouls to give. Sirk commits that one, his second of the game, second in the quarter as well. They get it into Van Scapen. Over to Weber. And another foul by Austin. Koob called for the foul. His second. Next foul committed by the Lions, and Rock Valley will be in the double bonus. That's a timeout by Vandermountain. So Coach Vandermountain gets a quick timeout. And looks like it's a full timeout. We'll stay here. Thank our sponsors. As we end up ending our winter season here, getting towards the end of it, we can't thank our sponsors enough. You know, this year we were able to put a robotic camera in the activity center and buy another camcorder. That all the money that we use or need to do those sorts of things comes directly from our sponsors. We also had to put kind of a computer station on the wall in the activity center. But if you've watched one of those games, it's a much improved view from what we had the year before, where it was kind of a fisheye camera on the wall. Now we have the camera that does pan back and forth just like this one. In some ways, it's actually a little bit better of an angle because it's not so high on the wall. Here in the gym, we're limited to where we can put them. But without the help of our sponsors, there's no way we could do that. Those sponsors are Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaperta Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. They get it over to Van Kickricks. Over to Snoocher. Rock Valley doing a good job of moving the ball, and they finally get a chance to foul. They end up fouling Den Hartog, and that foul is on Drew Cooperschmidt. Drew's fifth on the team, so they're in the double bonus. As Den Hartog will head to the free throw line. Colby has 6 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Good night here for the junior. Den Hartog was shooting 100%. I'm going to go on a limb and say that after 17 games, the 18th game of the year, he probably hasn't shot very many free throws if he's 100% on the year. I don't have the actual stats in front of me. I just put down percentages. But then Hartog misses the first one, misses the second one. Lions get what they want, and basically an empty possession. Get over to Cooper Schmidt, 10-foot shot, no good. And rebound down to Netton. And the Lions have to foul again. Second foul on Hofert. And Kobe Den Hartog back to the free throw line. Knocks that one down. And he knocks them both down. Back to a 9-point lead here for the Rockets. Get out, head to Koob, over to Cooper Schmidt, and boy, I'm not sure that's what Coach Vandermotten wanted them to do on defense when you're up by 9, is to just basically tackle the guy trying to get a layup. But Drew Cooper Schmidt will head to the free throw line. Knocks the first one down. Rule of thumb, basketball, is if you're ahead, you don't want the opposing team, the team that is trailing, to score if the clock stopped. Usually is what coaches will tell you. Cooper Schmidt knocks them both down. Lions trail by 7. They get it into Cale Weber. Back to Den Hartog, and Den Hartog is fouled. So Kobe Den Hartog will head to the free throw line as the Rockets gingerly walk down the court. Den Hartog 2 of 4 here from the free throw line in the last minute of the game. Now 3 of 5. Koob and Groen back into the game as Coach Groman goes offense for defense. And Hartog makes them both. Now Rock Valley will probably just let the Lions shoot. And Cirque makes it interesting. Nails a three-pointer with 6 seconds left. As the score was put incorrectly on the scoreboard. They're getting it fixed down there. It is 57-51. Not 60-51. I believe that's the correct score should be 57. There we go, 57-51, yeah. As official scorekeeper Christy Wright and her counterpart from Rock Valley making sure that Mark Peterson gets the right score for everyone here in the gym and you all watching at home. Remind everyone, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start live broadcasts. And be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and X to keep up on all the latest news. I don't want to jinx ourselves, but we've been pretty lucky with not having to put out a lot of announcements this winter as far as schedule changes compared to a year ago where it seemed like it was about at least once a week, if not 2 or 3 times a week, that something had to be changed due to weather. Very, very mild winter compared to last year so far. Rockets get it into Van Kickricks. And Albert will commit his 5th foul with 3.7 seconds, which will send Lane Van Kickricks, the 5'11 senior, to the free throw line. And that'll do it for Albert. Van Kickricks, 74.2% free throw shooter on the season. That one rolls all the way around the rim a couple times and goes through. And he makes them both. Netton And Kale Weber back into the game for Rock Valley. And with 3.7 seconds left, that'll pretty much do it here for the Lions. Rock Valley's going to improve to 8-10 overall, 7-9 in Siouxland Conference games. Eli Grown, three-point attempt is no good at the buzzer. Lions are going to fall to 3-15 overall and 3-13 in Siouxland Conference action. We'll be back with some post-game stats after these words from our sponsors here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
My name's Addison Closepar, and I'm a guard at the University of South Dakota. I started mowing lawns in 5th or 6th grade, and I started making money, so my parents decided to open a bank account here at Frontier Bank. I feel like when you walk in the door, they know you on a personal level, and you know everyone else. With Frontier Bank's mobile app, I can check my balances all the time. Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Back here in Rock Rapids, let's take a look at our post-game stats here. Rock Valley getting the 59-51 victory. The Rockets were 20 of 40 from the field for 50%, 8 of 20 from three-point for 40%, and 11 of 15 from the free throw line for 73%. They also had 28 rebounds. They committed 13 turnovers and had 4 steals. They were led in scoring by Leighton Snoocher with 14, and Kobe Den Hartog led the way with rebounds with 5. They also had 14 points off their bench. Lions, on the other hand, 15 of 44 from the field for 34%. They were 7 of 24 from long range for 29%. They did shoot it very well from the free throw line tonight, 14 of 16 for 88%. We had the Lions for 23 rebounds, only committed 8 turnovers and had 6 steals. They were led in scoring by Corey Cirk with 14 points, and he also led the way with 6 rebounds. The Lions bench scored 6 points as well. Remind everyone, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos and start live broadcast, and be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook on X to keep up on all the latest news. We'll be back on the air on Thursday, February 13th, boys basketball triple header with Sheldon. JVR at 4:30, JV at 6, and Varsity at 7:30. Then Tuesday, February 18th, we have Varsity girls basketball versus either Boyden Hall or Emmitsburg. That is a 7 o'clock start there. One last time, thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, Denol Boston Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Sieper DeFoltz Insurance and Real Estate. For everyone here in Rock Rapids, I'm Jeff Cruz. I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time.